Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Nick from Run the Foot Market. I'm going to be giving you guys some tips regarding Team of the Week 12 and the current state of Team of the Group Stage prices, and I'm going to give you guys reasoning and when I think certain things are going to rise and what I think is a good investment or a bad investment. So if you guys do end up enjoying the advice or just the video in general, make sure you guys smash a like and just let me know down below what's going on. How are you guys doing with your accounts? And just keep me in the loop, boys. So guys, right now obviously Team of the Week 12 has been mass hit by a lot of lightning rounds. Same with the Team of the Group stage. There's a ton of supply for these Team of the Weeks. Is it similar to the supply of Team of the Week 10 with the Team of the Week SBC and all those lightning rounds during Black Friday? Maybe it's pretty similar. I don't know if it's the same, but it's got to be somewhere there. And I think that's going to be a big kind of tip to you guys, is that I wouldn't get too heavy in this Team of the Week. We know that there's a lot of each card on the market. We know that there's going to be investors thinking everything is too cheap, and then what they're going to do is panic sell in a week because they don't know how to hold an investment. So here's what I would say in terms of what I like in this Team of the Week. In terms of the current state of prices, this is not a Team of the Week investment video. This is a video talking about current prices, because I know a lot of you need to know what is the buy, Nick. What do I look at in this team? Why do you like a certain card at a certain price? So there's a few things I'm looking at that are jumping out to me on this Team of the Week in terms of a price right now. Coutinho, not so much, right? Decent card, position's not great. The supply may go up if the supply isn't huge, but the supply is huge. Aspas, maybe he's too cheap, but is he really going to go much more than 55, 60k? No, he doesn't have huge demand. I don't rate it. Ozil I rate, and it's not the player, it's the 89 inform investment, right? If that's going to happen during FUTMas, he's going to skyrocket. And you've seen that 89 WALKOUT, not a good card, pretty similar to this card. In the hype for Throwback Thursdays and stuff, that card goes over 100. So if you want to get in with an Ozil around 75 to 80k, I think that's a very good price. You should set that for yourself. You should try to snipe it. It's not a bad price at all for that card. Let's move down a little bit. I like Coman's price at 45k both consoles. If you can grab that card at 45k both consoles, I rate it. I think it's a great price. I think he's a great super sub. Obviously, he's French and he's playing in the Bundesliga. Both top 5 in terms of I rate it as an investment wise, nation and league. I do like that. Giuliano I don't love. Rooney's price on PS4 I love right now. If you get that at 50 to 55, I think it's a good look. Xbox, it's too high. Perisic is very low, but the position isn't great. But he is very low, so I have to say that maybe that's something worth looking at. I don't love it. I'm telling you right now, you guys want the truth. I don't love it. Ashley Young, I think at 45k both consoles, that's too cheap. It's a great left back, great statistics. You know, we were looking at him like in the 140s last Wednesday, so it's too cheap. For me, that's too cheap. If you get him at 45k, it looks like 48.75, 50k both consoles right now. 45k is great. Papadopoulos, I'm not looking at. Alex Telles, if you get him sub 20 on a snipe or on an open bid or 20 on the nose, that's a great price. I've heard great things about him. People like the guy. The league isn't great. The nation is great. But he is still behind, I think, Marsal. He's with Marsal and he's behind Alexandro for sure. But listen, guys, that card for under 20k is not bad in terms of links and in terms of positionally playing-wise. He's not a bad card. Now let's look at De Gea, right? Second informed De Gea. He's the best. He's the best goalie in the game, arguably. I'm not crazy about him, but everybody regards him as the best, and that's what gives him investment potential, right? His first inform was kind of hanging around 550 actually last weekend. Now it's down to 440, maybe even 400, but I expected this card to never drop below 750, and then we got lightning rounds. So right now he's sitting at 595. It looks like on the Xbox console. It looks like he's 653 on PS4. I mean, really, I think if you get him 550 to 575 on Xbox, that's a steal. And I think if you get him at 625 or under on PS4, that's probably a steal as well. I mean, that's crazy in terms of a price. It's really cheap. It's really cheap for the best. You're paying for the best. And his first inform is actually 450k. It's not that much to pay for the best goalie in the game, in my opinion. That's probably not a bad idea. That's going to be for very high-risk investors and high-budget investors on this channel. For the guys that are low-budget, investors and guys who want to get involved on this channel with low-budget investing, 35k on PS4 to 40k, that's probably a great look for Serge Gnabry. And again, probably 30k, 35k on the same thing. I think 35k on both consoles is appropriate. Striker, German, playing in the Bundesliga, 91 pace, 85 shooting. I like the card. I do rate the card. 35k both consoles, I think it's great. I don't know if it's going to get much lower than this guy, so I'm saying you got to be greedy with your prices. Then we're looking at Andre. I think if you get this guy for discard, he's a great one. French, and not a bad card at all. So I want to kind of just move away from this now and I want to go talk to you guys about the actual team of the group stage prices, because that's something that a lot of people are talking about in terms of, well, what do I do? Is this a good buy? Is that a good buy? Cristiano Ronaldo, he's finally down. He's at 4.28. Do I see him potentially getting under 4? I do, and I don't think it's time to go with him yet. So I will keep waiting on him. If there's any pros watching this video, I'll keep waiting. Harry Kane, I'm not interested in. Casemiro's up at 243K. I mean, he was just too cheap the other day. He was 200K yesterday. I think that was a good buy if you picked up on it, because his 86 rated inform was selling for 200K before this whole thing came out. Neymar is still too high on both consoles. Way too high in my opinion. I think he's got to be 850 to 950 on both consoles. I think he's just too damn much. When his gold card is at 500K, you know that it's too much. It's too much right now. You're paying for too much. Hazard's too much in my opinion. It's a good upgrade, but I think he's too much. De Bruyne is actually cheap, and I said yesterday, if you got De Bruyne under 700, sorry, on Xbox, you got yourself a bargain. It's a great card. If you can get this card, both consoles, I think under 700, it's a great buy. I'm giving you guys my honest opinion in terms of what I like for these cards and their prices in terms of putting them in your team and then making a little bit of money with them from them being your team. So that's probably a look for KDB right there. Let's keep moving down a little bit. Stones, I'm not really interested as an investment. Daily Blind, if he hits discard, he's going to be the cheapest. He's going to be basically the cheapest discard, highest rated in this team. So if there is a team of the group stage SBC, 83 rated, he's going to be the higher one, and he's going to go up quicker because he's high rated, and he's going to make that squad easier to complete. But here's the situation, guys. With all these, keep in mind, you're investing in these at your own risk. I haven't touched one of these cards yet, except the discards, which I'll show you on the bench, because I think there's still a potential that we might get a team of the group stage SBC. That's why I'll be very careful if you're going to buy one of these cards. Dani Alves, I don't like as an investment at all. Kimmage, I think Kimmage is worth a shout. I mean, he was 100K yesterday. He's now 150K. There was a period where he was close to 100K. You know, 110, 125, and now he's 150. I think if you see that card back down there, it's a pretty damn good card. You know, I think it might be worth trying to get it for that value. Lloris, anywhere under, I think, 180. I think, you know, last FIFA, Lloris had an inform, and that always stayed around 180K. So I think if you got to try to set yourself a goal of under 170. That for me would be a good buy. Ter Stegen's at 87 on Xbox right now and 94 on PS4. You know, at 94, 92 both consoles. He's a great goalie. I really think so. I rate it. His inform was 110 before this came out. I think if you can get this card for 80, 85, it's a great buy. Now, pending there's not a team in the group stage SBC. If there is one, guys, oh, these guys are going cheaper. Rodriguez, I'm not really looking at. Mbappe's already almost taken the place on Xbox of his previous informs price, which is crazy, and you expect it because Mbappe's going to get a lot more informs this year. I think his OTW is way overpriced right now, so if you have his OTW, you might want to liquidate that before his next game. I mean, that's crazy that his OTW is at that price when his informs at this, his special cards at this price. Not a bad price for this card. I think, you know, I wouldn't pick it up though. I'm just being honest with you guys because he's going to get more informs. Firmino is now what? 180K. So he rebounded to 230 yesterday. Now he's back down to 180. Especially PS4 150. Don't know how much demand that card has, but think if that goes to 150 Xbox 140, it's not bad. Not a ton of cams in the Prem that are great. PS4, I don't know about PS4. That's got to go lower on PS4. Now let's look. Ben Yedder's a big one. This is the last big one on the bench in terms of an investment. I think this card is going to get down to 80 on both consoles, 75 or 80. And I think that's when you got to buy it. I think that's going to get down a little bit as the week goes on because he's an 84. He's lower rated. He's going to get packed more, but it's a great card. It's French, which is great for links, and he's going to be a beast in game. We all know that already. So I would say keep your eye out on that one. That could be a potentially great investment. And let's get onto the bench, which are some of my favorite investments. You've got basically you've got a ton of 82s on the bench and 81s that are currently going for discard value. If you guys are coming to this video for investment tips and advice, and in terms of when to buy these, there's no better time to buy discard team of the group stage cards. If these are needed over a team of the group stage SBC or sometimes during FUTMas, you've got it right here. I mean, they're literally discard, basically. You can get these guys for discard on open bid. I think it's totally worth your time if you have some time to get in and invest. I've already bought like 30, I think, Tosins and Froilers. Earlier today, I bought them for like 10 to 11K. I bought some for 11, but that's closest to discard, man. If I don't get it right, I lose a K on each card. You know, it's not a word that when you invest in discard team of the group stage cards, and discard means that like they're going for their quick sell price. you can lose like 100 to 1,000 coins a card. It's literally no risk investing, and that's why I love it. So I would try to get yourself involved with those kind of cards. These are just some price updates in terms of, I think, maybe potential buys in some of these cards, but just keep your eye out that there could be a team of the group stage HBC. I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want you guys to get killed if you invest tonight. Just keep an eye out and monitor. I think you gotta, as we learn with Team of the Week 10 and other Team of the Weeks and other special promotions, the longer we wait and the longer we get patient, I think the more they're gonna drop. So it's been your boy Nick. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I hope maybe it helps you out a little bit, because that's the goal of this channel. I want to help you guys. I do appreciate all you guys watching, and I'm gonna sign out. Peace.